Hey, good morning, everybody. So I got a little anecdote to start out with. Yesterday was a rotten day. I got a flat tire because thanks Minnesota roads. And so anyway, I was traveling with my children to get the tire changed, and my son was obviously in the back seat, and he was looking up, and he says, "Dad, the clouds are weird tonight." And I looked up, and sure enough, they were kind of weird. You could see the white clouds against the velvety black backdrop of the sky, and that's not something you see every night, and especially for a 7-year-old. So I said, "Yeah, they are." And he said, "They look low." And I said, "Yeah, they really do. You usually can't see them at night," he says. And then he thinks for a minute, and he goes, "Well, that means tomorrow morning's going to be foggy." And sorry, pardon my hand. Sure enough, it is very foggy today. So I'm going to tell him to contact the news agencies, get himself a job as a meteorologist. Speaking of news, did you hear the news? Got a new, the next president was selected last night. And I got to say, I did not expect that result. I still think that presidents are selected rather than elected, and you know, part of me thought that they were just going to install Harris like they've been alluding to. But then think about it this way: how do you get people to elect a tyrant? I think I've gone over this in videos before. What you do is you have that tyrant run against somebody so detestable that nobody could justify voting for that person. And that was Harris. She wasn't elected, so people could see through that. She literally was selected. And so I don't know, maybe. But either way, Trump is going to be a tyrant. People forget that Trump was the one that was the quote-unquote father of the vaccine. Trump was the one who signed trillions of dollars in spending packages. What is it, like 8.6 trillion? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He stole that from your children. People forget that he shut down the nation. People forget that he tried a bump stock ban. People forget that he wanted red flag laws. Is that somebody who is in favor of your rights and you? Is that somebody who wants you to be able to protect your family against all enemies, foreign and domestic? That's not. And people just, the shame of people dressing up in trash bags and just self-owning. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. Now, that being said, I think Trump ignited something in people that is not going to be easily extinguished. People realized that they don't have to be afraid of what they say, because, Trump isn't afraid of what to say, and I think that is a good attitude to have. Speak your mind. And in that regard, I think he is a role model. In many other ways, he is not, and that's the problem. People like to say, "Oh, this person is 100% a role model," or 100% not a role model, and that's just not how life works. People vacillate. Not 100% of somebody's personality is something you should respect. But anyway, this is going to be an interesting few years. That is for damn sure. I'm interested to see what happens. I don't see much changing, at least for the better. I don't see that happening, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. I was blown away to see just the map being red last night. That was pretty insane. Now, don't forget, politics is a scam. Government doesn't care about you, and it is immoral to select somebody you want to rule other people, especially given the fact that you know that person you select will go on to hurt innocents, as every president does. So keep in mind, anybody who voted also co-signed every bomb that's dropped on children. And that doesn't matter who won. That would have been the same. You co-signed that. You co-signed the Federal Reserve. You co-signed the theft of my labor, theft of your own labor. It's stupid. It's stupid. So stop it. Get help. Thank you.